Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Okay, so here's just one of the drills that we did again with Zoe Hines here. Plays at Boston College. If you didn't see my other video, go and check that out. We threw that up a few days ago. And so this is a hover drill. So essentially we're going to get onto this pad right here. We're going to be very light on our front foot. And this is probably drill number 4 that we did. So we started with a full coil, then we went to a half coil, then we went to a half coil and stride, and then we finally went to the hover drill. If you want to learn more about these drills, I periodically throw them on here, but click the description box down below. Check out our Building the Elite Swing hitting course where I give you 50 plus drills or so. This is, again, drill number 4 in the coil drill section. And so we're going really light here. We're really trying to focus on the rear leg. So I want her to feel the rear leg getting loaded. She was someone that really wanted to get forward, wanted to shift into her front leg, which was causing her to push her swing forward. And so although this is exaggerated, she's not going to be this stacked on her back leg in her normal swing. I really wanted to exaggerate it in the drill work. And then when we were able to let her finally take a normal stride, she was basically right exactly where I wanted to get her to be. So we go light here. We're going to start to kind of try to preset a little bit of that coil. We're going to preset this pullback. We've already worked on getting the right arm behind the hands. She was someone that liked to have her right arm kind of below her hands, so we wanted to feel pulled back. We wanted to feel the back engaged. Now, as she starts to step off of this right here, here's the cues. The first thing is I'm trying to keep this leg loaded. I don't want her to shift forward. So again, she's pretty stacked back on her back leg. Now, we typically talk about having the knee inside the foot and the hip inside the knee. You can see they're slightly, again, we're exaggerating here in her normal swing. It'll probably end up being a little bit more like this. But because she's a hitter that wants to go forward so much, we really wanted to keep her back. And so my cues were as you pick your foot up and start to move off of this pad, right, get up and over this, I want to make sure that you're not pushing your weight forward. You're staying coiled and around this leg as much as you possibly can. The other cue is as you're making this move, I want you to feel like you're continuing to coil and pull back with your upper body. What a lot of hitters do is as they stride forward, this starts to want to go forward as well. And so we're trying to keep this leg loaded back and the upper body resisting against the forward move or stride, right? So we're working on this right here. You can see she's striding forward, but she's pulling back and resisting. You can see the upper body isn't going yet. Now, when it's time to finally go, this is where we're going to see the right leg start to turn forward. We're going to see the upper body work north-south, and we're going to see the barrel work back or rearward as well. So if we cut the body in half, we want to see the lower body go one way. We want to see everything above that blue line work in the opposite direction. That's where you're going to create the stretch, the torque. That's where you're going to get your body to work in the proper sequence. All right, so now you see the upper body working north-south. You see the barrel starting to turn back. You see this depth in her swings. Her barrel's going to get in the zone early. It's going to work from the inside. You're going to see her lead arm working up. So again, if you go back to the other video that we put up, she had a tendency to want to push forward. This lead arm would go forward. She'd shift her weight. Everything really wanted to go forward. We're trying to get the upper body to work back. Right? And she started to be able to hit the ball so much harder, so much more consistently. She was hitting the ball 20 feet further only a couple hours into doing these drills. And now we also added this stop to the swing here. So I didn't have her follow through all the way. We just did a swing and then a stop right there. I wanted her to focus on keeping this top hand palm up. Again, because she wanted to push forward, this top hand wouldn't get palm up. And so I wanted to get it turned palm up. I also wanted to give her this feeling that she wasn't going to push out to the ball and just turn the hands. Right, so try to turn the hands, palm up, palm down, turn the knob. I'll play it in full speed right there. So I'll give a few in full speed. So really just trying to turn that barrel back as fast as we possibly can. Get the barrel up to speed quickly, get it working rearward from the inside. We're trying to drive these balls to the right center field gap, which he did a really, really good job on. So again, this was a huge drill for us just to feel again exaggerated. That was the key. Exaggerate the feeling because her body didn't want to do this when she first came in. And so thinking of drills, putting her in positions to force her to make exaggerated movements so that when we take this pad away and we go back to normal pitches, her body is able to make the changes that we want. So I'll keep adding more drills that we used over the next couple days. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up. Share the video with all your friends. Again, if you want to learn more about the drills that we use, click the description box below. It'll take you right over to our course. That's all we have, and we'll talk to you later.